Now, I reckon Hugh Jackman would be a little bit filthy on his mate Gus Wallen.
Fuming, actually,
yesterday we did a break about parents no longer buying alcohol for their kids. And it spun in a different direction where Gus started talking about how him and his mates would go under the house and they would smoke and they'd read porno magazines, one of which was, we said, which mates? Was it Jacko? And he said 100%. Well, people, it's been picked up right across,
Viral.
not only Australia, so WA Today, 7 News Online, but also was picked up by the New York Post.
Yeah.
And picked up by a paper in New Orleans where Jacko is at the moment.
That's right. He's filming the new Wolverine movie in New Orleans. He's about 3 or 4 days into filming. And, well, I got a phone call from Jacko yesterday from New Orleans saying, what were you talking about on the grill team yesterday?
Well, let me read the article. Hugh Jackman's best friend, Gus Wallen, has revealed the pair would read pornographic magazines under the house in their youth. It always sounds worse when you read it because it sounds more sinister.
Yeah, it does.
Wallen, who is a host of the Triple M Grill Team, admitted on air, so it's not like just said.
Confessed.
Admitted, like, okay, you can press me against it. I've got something I've got to get off my chest. On air Wednesday morning, he would read magazines with his mates, one of which was the Wolverine Star. At about 12 or so, I had ciggies underneath my house. I had this like little den or dungeon. Oh, mate. Now,
is that what it reads as?
That's how it reads. It was underneath the house, so it was very cool. I mean, was it?
It was cool in terms of temperature. That was
Gotcha, Gus.
But it reads like it's very cool, man.
So like,
exactly.
hey, it's pretty like Fonzie. So it was a nice place to go with my mates. We would hang out and we would have magazines down there and we would just chat. See, when you read that, you go, okay, so they're reading pornographic magazines, and then we would chat. So you go, okay, wow, I don't know where this is going. Then what would you do? Now, when asked by his co-hosts, which, speaking about myself and MG and Cobber, what magazines they read, Wallen replied, Playboys and those types of magazines. I love the finish of this. Yeah. Wallen said, quote, Jacko was 100% one of the mates that would gather in the, quote, dungeon to read the magazines.
I know.
So what did he say? Was he fuming when he rang you, though?
No, he was just like,
No, tell us exactly what happened. When the phone rang, what did he say?
He goes, g'day, mate, how you going? G'day, champ, how you going? I said, how's Wolverine? He said, mate, just before we get into that, what did you say on the radio this morning? I said, what do you mean? I said, I can't remember what I said. And he goes, something about a dungeon and... And I went, I think we're just talking about the den downstairs and the fact we used to have a dart and whatever. And
the big story of this is that, mate, I didn't realise Jacko smoked.
No, me either. Boy, Alex Perry.
He doesn't anymore. It was just young kids having a bit of fun, just experimenting.
Okay, so don't say dungeon anymore.
No, see then?
What?
Experimenting. You shouldn't have said that.
You know what? I just went, you want this to be quoted, right?
Yeah, he does. He does.
What are you talking about?
Come on, give us one quote before the traffic. One more quote for the papers.
What?
So you and Jacko would experiment?
All the time.
And would Jacko have his shirt on or off?
I think off.
And you're in the dungeon?
Yeah.
Oh, just put those quotes together.